Hi, this is Kirk Maston with the Flip video camera, and I'm going to show you how to do some simple camera movements with this camera that may reduce the shakiness. Right now I'm holding the camera with my hands. I'm trying to hold it as still as I can, but I'm sure it's probably shaking a little bit. But the key to overcoming this, I think, since there's no stabilization, is by using a video tripod, which we have for checkout at the University of Washington. And I'll show you the one I'm going to use. So, as you can see, this tripod is pretty fancy. It's my main one that I use for my own high definition work and costs 3 or 4 times the amount of the camera. But there are cheaper models available, and the important thing here is that it has an arm like this, and it has a really smooth swivel action. This one is loaded with oil, so it's a really nice one. Most of them are spring loaded, so they're not as fancy. The next thing is that, when you go to use a tripod like this, you want to check that it's level. This one's got a self-leveling claw ball here, and let me show you. If you look in here, it's got a little level right there. It tells you when the tripod is level, and that's really important. These knobs here control how much friction you have when you're doing a panning movement, either from side to side, like so, or if you're doing something where you're going up and down, you use this knob here to loosen the tripod. And you can see when I do one of these panning movements, you want to hold just the end so you get a real nice steady speed with just your fingertips. And this is going to be really important with the flip video camera, as I'm about to show you. Basically, this is what you would do to pan up or down, and then you'd want to loosen this knob here, and you can do a real nice smooth pan sideways and back again. So I'll show this in action, and hopefully this will answer Michelle's question of how to go from one scene to another scene smoothly with one camera movement and overcome the shakiness of this little tiny camera that is really quite shaky unless you're careful. So I'll show you in a second. Here we go. Alright, before I put it on the camera before I put the camera on the tripod, I'm going to show you what it looks like to pan without anything, and this is probably what you're experiencing now, that it's kind of shaky. So I'll show you real quick. I'm going to pan from my computer to my chair. Now, as you can see, I tried to hold it steady. Depending on the environment you're in, it'll be either steady or less steady, if it's real chaotic or not. But I can't really hold it that steady. And I don't know if the camera's level, and I might miss my targets on my panning through that scene. So this time I'm going to attach the camera to the tripod. I'm going to do it again, and I'll even be in the scene. Alright, so you get the idea that it was a little bit smoother of a pan there, and it should be apparent in the video. But anyways, that's a very basic, simple direction on how to do some camera movements with the flip video. And if you've got a good tripod with a good action, hopefully loaded with oil rather than a spring, but even a spring will work, and you adjust the drag either from side to side or up and down and practice a few times, you can get a really good camera movement. So I hope that helps. Good luck.